And a round of applause just for you. All these fancy thumbnails and you clicked my video. We thank you. Now, to get into it, if you click this video, then it's because you have an issue with distraction. And so do most of us. Okay? Now, this wouldn't really be an issue if it wasn't keeping you from, the goals, achievements, missions, whatever it is that you actually want to do. And, the reason why is not because you need another morning 5 a.m. routine. You don't need to read yourself 10 affirmations in the mirror before you step out, or fucking shout from the top of your lungs. It's because you need to learn how to hone in and work without distractions and actually focus. Like, the task really isn't that complicated if you could just sit down for an hour straight and get it done. And so you kind of got two options really. So as you can see in the thumbnail, obviously in this picture, there is the book called Indistractable, which will basically give you the detailed breakdown of why we get distracted, how you can fight against it, and some tips and tricks really. Or of course, you can stay for a bit longer, let the nice guy explain it to you and give you the nutshell version. I know. No, but in all seriousness, I want to give you two simple strategies to help you just create a bit of a shield and fight back. Go us. Because unfortunately in 2024, it's not going to get any easier. You've got tech giants literally spending millions and millions to keep you as distracted as possible so you can spend more time on their apps instead of the shit that you want to do. And you can't really blame them because obviously it's going to make them more money. But trust me when I say that you are overestimating how motivated you are about your goals, what you want to do, and you're underestimating how intelligent they are. But how intelligent people are to keep you distracted and glued to other shit, basically. Okay? So, to just give you some simple tips, the one thing you should actually start doing is setting some standards and creating more barriers around how easily you are to be distracted. And there's different levels to this. And what I mean is that you can start with something super basic, like in the first 30 minutes of waking up, you are not gonna roll over to the other side of your bed, unlock your screen, and fucking check your notifications. And then, lo and behold, you're scrolling for the next 2 hours like a mong because you're getting sucked in. Like, have some standards. Like, the first 30 minutes of my day, I'm not going to touch my phone. Okay, maybe you don't want to do that. It's up to you, whatever. But I'm saying there's different ways. Another thing you can do is maybe turn off the notifications on the apps that distract you the most. Yeah, we check let's say we use Instagram. We check Instagram enough. I don't think you need the notifications to remind you to go into the app. You're going to do it regardless. So maybe just turn those off, or whether it's TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever it is, turn off some notifications that suck you away from the task that you actually should be doing. Another thing, and this is something that I feel has massively helped me, especially with getting videos recorded like this, is I'm on airplane mode or I'm on do not disturb whilst I'm recording, or whilst I'm reading, or whilst I'm doing a workout. Yeah, like there's times in the day where you really don't need to be contacted, have notifications blasting through your phone. So put yourself on do not disturb for 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it might be. But that's strategy number one. You need to become harder to distract. You need some barriers around you. The second thing you need to start doing is really stop focusing so much on the end goal of what you're trying to achieve, and take a step back and focus on the habits and the discipline to get to that end goal. And the reason why is because we all know that habits, like rolling out of bed and checking your phone, it's just so automatic. You do it without thinking. Now imagine having that set up for the shit that you actually should be doing those tasks without having to think about it, without getting distracted from it, So when it comes to, I'm going to be dropping another video to kind of keep this one short and concise. I'm going to be dropping a separate video on the actual steps to implement a brand new habit, if that's what you're struggling with, if you don't even know where to start, if you've told yourself, okay, Monday I'm starting, this is it, and 2 weeks down the line you don't have really much to show for it. If that's your struggle, then stay tuned. It's going to be a different video to give you a guide on how to create that new routine. But for now, or if you feel you already have a hold of this, then this is your focus, bro. You need to really set some ground rules on how easily you are to be distracted. And second of all, focus on the discipline and get yourself into autopilot, the things that you should be doing. 2 really simple tips. I hope they help. Now, if it didn't help, but you know someone that you know needs to hear this, I would massively appreciate if you could send it to them, hit a like, hit a share, whatever it is, get me into the algorithm so we can obviously spread the word and help all our lovely people. Thanks for coming to the talk. Peace.